Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He escapes the pocket. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Down RPO, he throws it to the right. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Caught in the flap by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. Defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. That's reeled in. It's Davidson.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Grab down the middle. It's Riley. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
First down here for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Dogs looking to keep this drive rolling. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. Inside the 45. There's some space among the 30. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. There, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. With the catch, it's Taylor. Nobody can bring him down. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here we go. 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And that one straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. The quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Crucial third down play coming up. The short completion of the tight end. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. He's got room to run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Try the ground game here with one down. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's the running back in the flat. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Myers. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Hammond. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Pringle. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Turner brought down by that coverage team.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finding space at the 20. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw yet again. It's another deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Toss it to the back, running left. Runs through the defender. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. It tests the middle but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Looking for a man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers, sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or he would have been able to bring that one in.
Gonna run it. It's Davidson. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They continue to roll up the score. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short and pitch and catch to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher 2nd down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss.
Here we go.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here's the 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his third hook of the day.
He's bringing it back.
Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're trying to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Going for his running back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The Red Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. They're going to run the option. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Gets the first and still running. Broken tackle still going. He's in the clear. At the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, here's a great example for any defensive player on why you can't just use your arms to bring a ball carrier down. Most of those yards are yards after contact. You got to bring your shoulder and bring him down and wrap him up. Instead, they're just trying to hit him, and he's bouncing off of these would-be tacklers, and look at all these yards he picks up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback are going to make a play through the air. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Now it's second down here. QB bootlegs here. He lets it rip. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And it falls incomplete.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Grinding away with a running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And now the head slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space, look out. And the offense takes a timeout with 50.